Hello, my name's Kelly and I'm your facilitator for our conferences. We are super excited as we have some conferences that we will be having towards the end of this year as well as next year. So we wish to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay our respect to elders past, present and future. Now we have in-person conferences as well as online conferences for those of you who want to attend but may be a little bit difficult to travel. So first up is our 5-day conference. So I'll just move over to the slide. So our 5-day conference we have in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. So during the 5 days, we are going to look into understanding and meeting and exceeding the National Quality Framework. We also have a 1-day course and we have a 2-hour course that we run as well. But though those courses are overviews and this course is obviously more in depth. So we get the opportunity to support you and your team. We also collaborate with a group of centre managers, improve quality within your centre as well, support centre managers and the team to reach meeting or exceeding, building relationships with the centre and building occupancy by supporting the centre manager in tours, so in training on doing tours and the ongoing enrolment and induction process, guiding children's behaviour and supporting children with additional needs, support writing a quality improvement plan, supporting the centre manager and their team to feel confident and competent in meeting the National Quality Framework. So hands-on guidance, support and training for the centre manager. Meals included for in-person attendees includes morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea each day. There's a gala that we're going to hold Thursday evening, which includes a 3-course set course and also drinks. So wine, beers, soft drinks. Friday will be working breakfast. So we're going to start early and then we're going to hopefully finish up by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that those of you who have flights can fly out in the afternoon. We cover the 7 quality areas in the National Quality Framework: early childhood development, theorists, inclusion support plans, reconciliation action plans, embedding Indigenous culture within the program and writing a quality improvement plan. So we also are going to have breakout groups. There'll be paperwork to give to you and your team, work booklets and focus sheets to support you and your team. And I've added a link there for you if you're interested. So as I mentioned, our 5-day conference, we're holding it in Brisbane on the 30th of October till the 3rd of November. And we are holding our Sydney conference from the 13th of December to the 17th of December. So that's the Monday to Friday. And then Melbourne from the 27th of November to the 1st of December. So we also have accommodation available that starts on the Sunday night before and goes until the Friday morning. And there's links available on our website for those as well. So our 2-day conference, which I'm super excited about, we will be doing play pedagogy, mental wellness, theorists and child development. And that's our early childhood excellence conference. So we start on Friday the 3rd of November and we will be having welcome drinks and nibbles, meet and greet, and they will be at the different Regis services that we will be holding them at, and they're for our in-person guests. Attire is business casual. Our Saturday will then have our conference room opens, registration and preparation for the conference begins. We'll have morning tea, lunch and afternoon tea will be provided during the day for in-person guests. We'll have opening of conference and mental wellness, the importance and benefits of play in early childhood education, thinking about pedagogy. We'll have lunch, theorists in early childhood education from context to classroom, encouraging growth mindset in children. Afternoon tea will be provided, and then play versus intentional teaching, and then question time, questions and close of day 2, and then we'll have our gala for in-person guests, which will be our 3-course dinner and wine, soft drinks or beer will be served. Attire is cocktail dress. Sunday the 5th, doors will open, day 2 commences. So we'll reflect on the first day and then any additional questions that you may have arisen overnight. We'll discuss developmental milestones and implementing play-based experience to support the children within the classroom. We'll have lunch, intrinsic versus extrinsic rewards and motivation for children as well as adults, mindfulness and mental wellness for educators and children. And then we'll close the conference as well. So these are our dates. So as I mentioned before, we will have our Brisbane from the 3rd to the 5th of November. We'll have Sydney from the 17th to the 19th of November and Melbourne from the 1st of December to the 3rd of December. We do in-person and online as well. And then our 1-day conference, which will be held in Saturday, the 11th of February 2024 on the beautiful Gold Coast. So we will be at the Regis at the Gold Coast, which is an easy walk to the airport as well as moments to the beach. So we start at 9 a.m. and we'll talk about understanding the National Quality Framework. All meals, so morning tea, lunch, and afternoon tea will be provided. And we'll have breakout sessions, which will look at embedding inclusive practices, sustainability in early childhood, building relationships with families and communities, and writing a quality improvement plan. And then we'll have lunch, and then we'll continue in our breakout sessions. We'll do management and leadership. Obviously, if you're a center manager, area manager, being an educational leader, providing experiences for infants and toddlers, so birth to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 5, and 5 to 12. And then from 3:30 to 5, we'll have preventing burnout and supporting mental wellness and educators and the closeout. And then we'll have our gala from 6:30 to 9 o'clock, which includes drinks and 3 courses. And our links are there. And we also have accommodation for this conference available from the Friday to the Sunday. And there's an opportunity that if people want to come for breakfast on the Sunday, I'll put up details of that at a later date. As I mentioned, all accommodation we have as well at additional cost for all of our conferences. And as I mentioned, in person as well as online. We hope to see you there.